So what I'm going to do is show you the top 3 areas that I would treat when it comes to hamstring strains or muscle pulls in the back of the leg. First area I would treat are the gluteals, or these muscles right back in through here. Second muscle I would work on is the back part of your leg called the Gastroc soleus complex, so right down in through here. The last area you would treat are the hip flexors. So let's break it down. So I'll be showing you how to work the gluteals using the dock and roll, but again, you can use a foam roll, you can use lacrosse balls as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position myself directly on the dock and roll, sitting down on top of it. So I want to go from about the crest right in through here, all the way down to the gluteal fold, which is down in through here. So I'll start again at the pelvic crest. I'll start right there, and then I'll add some pressure by leaning into it, and then I'll move my body all the way up until I'm sitting directly on top of it, up to about that folded area where my butt meets the thigh. And then from there I can drop it back down, going in reverse order, all the way up towards the pelvis, and then bringing it back up towards to where that crease is again. Now you can lean a little bit more on the side to get different muscle fibers of that same muscle group, and then going all the way back up, or you can lean in a little bit more, getting more towards the center of the glutes, all the way towards the pelvic crest, bringing it all the way down to the fold, the gluteal fold, right in through there. The second area you want to attack are the gastrocs, and this is how we'll do it on the Achilles, and then I can go all the way up towards where my knee bends to get that gastroc muscle group. Now notice that my knee is straight, that'll get the gastroc, or the more superficial on top muscle, just going all the way through just like that. Now when I bend my knee, that actually gets the deeper muscle called the soleus, and just kind of going straight down like that, and then bringing it back up. When my knee is actually straight, it actually lengthens the gastroc, but when I bend it, that relaxes the gastroc so I can get deeper into the soleus. So I'm going down just like that. Now when you go into the soleus, get more on the outer part of the leg, because that's where that muscle attaches. So I'm going more on the outer part. Now you can go towards the middle part, don't get me wrong, but spend more time on the outer part if you really truly want to get that soleus, just like that. The other area you would treat when you're treating hamstring issues is you would actually treat the hip flexors right in through here. So this pelvic crest right here, this hard bone, if this is the bone like that, if you can kind of, I'll turn it this way, so if you can sneak on the inner part right in through here and a little bit more right where the stomach is right here, that's the area that you want to get to. So again, if this was a crest and I went like this and I took this part out and showed it and exposed it to you, you want to get on the inner part of that crest and also the abdominal or the tissue right around that structure. So I'm going to use the dock and roll again because it gets into that area just perfectly. Dock and roll is just like this, how it's contoured. Notice right in through here will fit snugly into the area that I want to work on. So I'm going to stay a little bit more on the side part of the dock. So it's going to look like I'm working on my abdominals and loosening it up because I will get some of that tissue as well. So I'm going to go into this lunge position. The area that I want to treat, so I'm treating my left, the right side leg will be lunging forward. So I'm going to place it right on top of that area that I want to work on. I'll take a breath so I can sink into it a little bit further. Inhale, exhale, and I'm sinking in. Once I sink in a little bit more by taking a breath in and out, I can actually push my crest, the inner part of my crest, against the dock and roll a little bit more so I can get it just a tad bit better, holding that position. Inhale, exhale, and sinking down further. So again, those are the top 3 areas that I would treat when it comes to hamstring strains or pulls in the back of the thigh. Number 1, the gluteals. Number 2, the gastroc soleus complex. And number 3, the hip flexors. Thanks a lot for joining me.